Hello, hello. Welcome in, my sleepy sheepies. We should go, though, because we're literally out of magma. It's going to be night soon. We can't take the runner out in the dark. So we call it a day and head back? Yes. Return to the city. Tired, huh? Then let's think about what to eat. Indeed, indeed. Back to Braillehaven Tavern. Dragon thistleberry, was it? I believe we got all that we were asked to retrieve. Yeah, didn't think we'd have to go up against Cocasados to get him, though. There's nothing to be done about that. If someone suddenly took your food away, you'd be likely to attack them as well. Whatever its reasons were, the deed is done. Let's deliver the goods when we've got time, Will. What should we talk about? Well, I'm relieved to see Katharina's okay. When we met her at the Grand Cathedral, she was in a bad way over everything that happened with her friend. By my count, this is the third loss she has suffered at Will's hand. Ambitious and persistent to the last, that one. She finally said she'd step down as candidate. Hopefully some of her supporters came over to our side. There's time until the soiree, sure, but we need to secure a route with time to spare. Right. The prince's fate is riding on us. We should make sure that our archetypes are ready for anything. Well, I believe this meal is well earned. Shall we have our fill and retire? I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job. Away we go. I relax with my friends, all of us sharing a brief moment of peace. Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws near. I hear a voice. Ugh, we're in quite the predicament. Varden comes to mind. Maybe I should talk with him. Yes, we probably should. Let us first start by returning stuff. Those are the samples of dragon thistleberry. I admit, I didn't believe you could actually do it. They most defiantly will. The medicine can be prepared quickly, so please wait here just a moment. Should be enough to ensure that everyone gets the proper treatment. I can't thank you enough. I'm glad to hear it. Hopefully they can all make a full recovery. Never repay you enough, but please accept this token of my gratitude. It's some money, as well as the leftover medicine. I hope it'll be useful. Handed over all the samples of dragon thistleberry and fulfilled the request. Yay! Perhaps now I can be forgiven. Forgiven? Some time ago, my son was attacked while patrolling the border. There was a medicine shortage at the time, so I could only watch as he slipped away from the pain. This time I vowed to save these young lives. Though I know nothing I do will absolve my sin. Dying on the front lines, medicine shortage is making things worse. It's not one person's fault. The whole country's gone wrong. We're working to make sure that tragedies like this never happen again. I see. Is that what drives you to fight? Well, you can count me among your supporters, and I'll spread the word around that you, Will, are a candidate of character. The young soldiers this medicine will save, as well as their beloved ones, will undoubtedly lend you their support as well. Thank you. We'll make sure to live up to your expectations, won't we, Will? There we go. Okay, now we need to remember where to turn everything in at, which is not going to be my strong point in the slightest. Ugh, damn. Did you hear that? Sounds like someone's moaning in pain. Really overdid it this time. Hey there, you don't happen to have a medical herb on hand, do you? My arse kicked in the Colosseum. She's in pretty rough shape. A medical herb would go a long way. And you do have 23 on hand. Want to give him one? Oh, thank heavens. You just became my best friend. It still hurts a little, but it's alright now. Thanks for the small miracle. No one else was willing to help me even though I was suffering. You're the only one, so please, take this reward. Though he was clearly in a lot of pain, no one at the Coliseum paid him any attention. Glad we helped. What's your problem, kid? Quit staring. Come back when you're old enough to buy. Hold on, you're the candidate everyone's talking about from the exhibition? Your face stuck in my memory. Strange thing. A kid like you in the race. Wow, rude. What do you mean we have to be old enough? What are you even selling? Why, I'm the most famous brewer in this city. They call my house special the Miraculous Mead. So good it'll put years on your lifespan. Sounds like good stuff. But Will needs a few more years before he can drink, so we'll see you around. Hold on there. I saw how you captured everyone's eyes at the exhibition. I'll gamble on that being skill, not chance. So I've got a task I need help with. I'm looking for something, see? If you find it, I'll give you some of my brew. Sell it or drink it. Either way, you'll get something out of it. I'll throw in a little extra, too. Hell, if you succeed, I'll start supporting your campaign openly. Can't imagine a kid could do what I couldn't, but... what do you say? Well, just let me know what I'm looking for. You sound confident enough. Right. Then it's a deal. This cup I'm looking for is called Chalice of Legends. The way I hear it, everyone who's ever owned that cup died under mysterious circumstances. By now, nobody can say if the cup even exists. And that's the great question. A cup that kills the owner and a brew that extends life. Take a sip and which legend wins? Locate the Chalice of Legends and deliver it to the requester. Wait, does he say Chalice of Legends? Don't we already have that? You what now? I swear if you're trying to pass me on some random musty old cup. No, there's no doubt about it. This is the Chalice of Legends, clear as day. Wait a minute, though. This is our proof we eliminated our bounty. We gotta report back to the recruitment center first. Make it quick then, eh? Interesting. Okay. Cup you have. You actually took down the Fatalich. Well, looks like you avoided getting burned with the rest of those skeletons in the tomb. You don't look like much, but your heroics say otherwise. Don't look like much. Come on, we're the strongest bounty hunters you've got. Yeah, your power's the real deal. Here, take your reward. I feel like I was just fully... Oh, we get the extra stuff because we're good friends with the fox girl. So much courage. And here, take the cup back. I heard it's cursed or something, so I'd rather not hold on to it. We were asked to retrieve this anyway, so it all works out. Let's go deliver it, Will. Till next time then, don't forget the other requests. Okay. Oh. Food. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Is that a big, beautiful horn in your pocket? Or were you just that excited to come to my aid? Ah, yes, I can tell just by touching it. This horn is capable of containing my limitless creativity. You've been an enormous help, as promised your reward. Jeez. Yes. What a silly goof. Fearless. Courage. 'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, kindle the flame of thy courage to ignite the hearts of thy people. A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. We're glad you're happy. Now then, it's time for us to set off. Wait, just a moment. How do you feel about hunting another ogress for me? Or forget one, How will you hunt down lots and lots of ogres? Really? This isn't exactly a walk in the park for us, and we're not exactly short on things we have to do. Oh, if that's the case, then I suppose I have no choice but to cross horns with those beasts myself. The best crafters start by a rigorous selection of ingredients, after all. So just you wait, Ogress. When I'm done, every horn you got will be festooned in the finest filigree. Persistent, isn't he? You think that someday he really will hunt down every last ogress. I see that glint in your eyes. Did you really get your hands on the Chalice of Legends? Yeah, this thing certainly got an aura about it. There's no mistaking it. This is the Chalice of Legends I've been searching for. And here's my end of the deal, just for you. The one, the only, miraculous mead. Never imagined I'd gaze upon this cup with my own eyes. Thank you so much, truly. You lot are the real deal. Sorry for treating you like kids, giving you the side eye and all. Glad you've realized the error of your ways, but I gotta ask, are you really going to drink out of that thing? Well, you know, I think I might pass on that for now. Don't get the wrong idea now. My brew would never lose to this cup if I drank from this. I'd be absolutely perfectly fine. Probably. But you never know, of course. Always a risk, and I can't afford to break me promise to support you, can I? True enough. We're glad you're making the smart choice. Of course, and once you're crowned, I'll raise a toast to you in this very cup. So it's still on the agenda somewhere, huh? Well, we got a new supporter and some fancy booze. That seems like a win to me. A win is a win. A win is a win! Oh, I do believe I know your face from somewhere. Wait, you're the old man who was in the giant sandworm's stomach. Oh, none other. How'd you get out of that worm? Oh, I'd intended for the worm's belly to be my final resting place. But after running into you young grubs, I longed to see the outside world again. I just gave the worm a little poke with magic to loosen up its belly. From there, why, it was no trouble at all. So you got out the same way we did. Anyway, I'm glad you're safe. But that's neither here nor there. Tell me, you haven't seen glowing beetles anywhere, have you? They're strange and wondrous insects, luminescent with the golden light of Magla. If you do have any, I'd sure like to take them off your hands. A glowing bug? I feel like we've captured at least one. This is it, a genuine gold beetle. I must reward you for your efforts. Here, take this. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Arcane Dragon Blood. Arcane Dragon Blood restores the magla that surrounds your body. Maybe you'll find a use for it yet. Wow. That's incredible. Are you sure you want to exchange it for a worthless bug? Just who are you? I am but an old man with a passion for insects. I only ended up in that worm's stomach because I was too absorbed in catching specimens to notice my surroundings. You're traveling all about the country, are you not? If you find more gold beetles, could you bring them to me? If you hear that familiar chitter, give the area a quick look. Collect 12 of them for me, and I'll give you this Venom Ward Chard next. I mean, sure. If we find any more golden beetles along the way, we'll come see you again. The gold beetles you've acquired can be exchanged for secret treasure by talking to the Elder Entomophile in Braillehaven. The more gold beetles you collect, the better items you'll receive. Keep looking for gold beetles wherever you go. Good to know. Ah, I see you've returned. Have you found any gold beetles for me? Yeah, we found some more of the bugs you're looking for. Oh, oh. Let me see how many. You don't quite have enough. Okay. Well, okay.
さて、
行こう。ねえ。いやよ。素敵よ。ねえ。
Here he is. You're back. Does that mean you've bought my toothbrush of Hygienia? Ow. So this is the legendary toothbrush. Let's see if it works. Ah, I'm good as new. What? Already? I don't know. It's healing magic or something. They say it can kill all the mouse toxins in a flash. Here, take your reward.
達成よ。
Loot! When your teeth hurt, you can't enjoy food. You can't enjoy going outside. I felt like I couldn't get any joy out of life anymore. Oh, and I found this weird glowing bug. You can have that too if you want. A gold beetle, huh? Sure. Might as well. And of course, I'll support you in the tournament. How could I not? You were kind to some random guy raving about seeing tooth monsters. But now I'm clear-headed. Looking back to it, I think I might have hallucinated it after all. I mean, come on. Tooth monsters? What was I thinking? Metaphorically, you mean? That's a reminder to brush my teeth every day, is it? Well, thanks for the advice. You can bet I'll be brushing my teeth on a rigorous daily schedule now. Keep at it, and be careful of cavities yourself. I'm rooting for you. That's just fucking cute.
素敵よ。ねえね
You're, oh, yes.
え。さて。
Yes. Okay.
いやよ。
Yo-yo.
さて、
行こうか。さて。
We're in quite the predicament. Arden comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him? Yes. It's you. How fare ye in your travels, for you to be in Martyra of all places? Ah, but I shouldn't pry. I'm sure you have some urgent business or another, and I shan't make ye tardy for it. Have ye a moment? There's a matter I'd like to discuss with you. Many thanks to ye for being so kind. Myself, I just seem to get lost thinking about it. What is up, my guy? Wanted to consult with ye on this blether about picking a new ruler for the town. Of course, ruler isn't quite the word. Wouldn't own land like a lord or anything, but still, it's a right important position. We're establishing a town governor, which is distinct from a lord. I think that's what's best for this town. For the most part, the townspeople agree on self-governance, as there's quite a lot of distrust of power after what happened with Lady Joanna. It may seem like the townspeople are turning to extreme course of action, but the new lord did allow us our self-government, which is all well and good, but here's the rub. I think the fella best suited for the position is this one clergyman. He's a fine man and he likes the idea. But darn it, now everyone is clamoring for me to be the governor. You're suited for it. So you think it's a grand idea too? Well, I couldn't disagree more myself. I'm too weak a man. I've been put on a pedestal as some noble knight who put everything to right. It's dretch, I'm no hero. It was all thanks to the lot of ye. But I could say that all day and they'd still want me as governor. Everyone wants to feel safe. They want to know there's someone nearby they can rely on. I sympathize with that, but I'm no ruler. Command and conquer, sir. Do I have what it takes to lead them?
まあ、
Everything worth doing is always a challenge. Is it always? I do remember hearing that. The closer you get to your breaking point, the greater you become. If that's true, we can't become better men without a challenge, can we? Thank you, friend. Talking with you has helped me come to a decision.
私は
I'll represent the townspeople, yes. I'll become governor and restore the whole place. I'm not sure if I'm the man for the job, but I'll give it everything I've got for the good of this town. Considering my lack of experience, I'd be grateful if you kept advising me.
安心してくれ
As if I have any more experience, my guy. I may not have the skills you do, but I will serve faithfully so that I can be a true hero in this town like you. I can sense Barden's extraordinary determination and faith in me. Reduces the magic cost of studying the commander lineage. Bardon, you finally decided what to do yet? I know you care deeply, but we're all sick of waiting. Don't make me decide I need to lead you. We'll rest easy with you in charge. Those sandworms have been a right pain, but you seem like a take charge kind of man.
大丈夫
True. A sandworm attack would devastate Martira. I'll work up some countermeasures. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Don't work too hard now, big man.
まあ
But go ahead and remove childcare from your job skills, will ya? They hated it when you chased them around during hide and seek. My wee ones were bawling and screaming something awful. They still cry from the memory of it.
No.
But that's how you play hunter and prey. If they're scared, it was just proof they were playing it right. But anyway, I swear to ye, I'm determined to protect this town.
礼を言う
Thanks for your time today. I'll have to do a great deal of work to even begin paying you back, so do stop by again. I parted ways with Bardon and returned to the group. The dangers of nighttime infiltration. There are more people in Luis's Gauntlet Runner at night, so you'll need to sneak in during the day. Make sure to secure an infiltration route to Luis's room before the day of the soiree. Back to Braillehaven Tavern. I hear a voice. I'd like to know more about him. Yes, we can go talk to him.
さて
行こう
I just wanna try something. Okay.
さて
Yes. Let us. Oh shit.
面白い
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well met. What are you up to? I'd like to hear about your journey so far. If you don't mind telling it, you have certain information I'd very much like to know. With an outpouring of wisdom, I briefly outlined my journey so far to Alonso. Ah, how very intriguing. I'm very keen to know more about these experiences. If you'd intrigue me, have you some free time right now? No problemo. Ah, you are marvelous, thank you. Alright, follow me. I know of a great spot. Alonso asked me to tell him about some of the things that happened on my journey.
なるほど
Ah, I see. Very intriguing. So an external force protects the candidates. For outsiders like myself, it's rather difficult to get a hold of accurate information pertaining to the royal magic and the tournament for the throne. Information's quite the weapon, you know. All the more reason meeting you has been such a boon.
いいか
In fact, if you really wanted to take down the other candidates, the most effective method would be investigating their families and homes for info you can use. Quite effective against blackguards who hide their misdeeds. Naturally, but outstandingly so against good, upstanding family folk.
それって
You don't mean to threaten them, do you?
もちろん
I know it's not in your nature, but still, not every weapon has a pointed end. A villain will always strike where it hurts most, like snakes, and those I associate with are usually the most venomous kind. Speak of the devil, here comes such an associate now.
おい
How's the client situation looking? We've 20 at present, no delays securing their contracts. Arrangements have been made should any default on payments. Ah, so you're not all talk, you know? My lord may have taken a shine to you, but let me make something clear. One false move and I promise I will flay you alive myself. Understand, Cuculus? He's an underling for the landowner I'm working with. He's exceedingly cautious, as you might expect. And for some reason, he still doesn't trust me. Can't blame him, really. Said landowner is my true target. He's a foul one. He's been trying to take advantage of the struggle for the throne to net a huge fortune. Ambitious sorts all over the country are using the tournament to rise up in the world, and this landowner is their lender, turning tidy profits. I am his middleman. Of course, the landowners only lend because he knows he'll collect. So when he realizes he can't, why, that's an awful lot of money to disappear into the void. And that's your plan all along, is it? Huh. I'll spare you the details, but the man's money will end up in my coffers eventually. It's a curious thing. People are never more vulnerable to tricks than when they think they're playing one themselves. When it's all said and done, it'll be his loss and my gain. And I do mean gain. Enough to buy a small village, really. You do such a thing, though. Why, indeed. Perhaps I can trust you with that.
Oi.
Alonso. Don't worry. He has my confidence. Flunky you talked to earlier. He's snooping about the village. What? I gave him the slip before he saw me. But this is bad, Alonso. If they find out how you're connected to the village, then... My hometown or not, there's no way they'll catch on to what I'm up to now. He'll turn up nothing, and that'll be the end of it. We need to relax. All the same, you should pack your things in case things go south. I'll bring you the money to stash soon. That lackey of his. I hadn't expected him to move so quickly, even when as far as digging up my roots.
No.
You're going to be okay?
Kimi.
If push comes to shove, I may end up needing your help. Your muscle, that is. I'm trying to buy my hometown with the money I'm bilking from the landowner. He's the one who's bleeding my village dry to begin with. I've got to make this piece of my deception succeed at all costs. It would save the whole poverty-stricken village. When you are free, how about you come check on the village with me? I've got a strange, nagging feeling about this. Sure, I'll go. Yes, of course. Thank you. I owe you one. I can feel Alonso's genuine gratitude and deep trust towards me. Yes. My hometown's a small village. It's nearby, in fact. If it were up to me, we'd head there straight away. Alas, I know you have a schedule of your own. Even so, I implore you, please do not delay for long. I'll be waiting.
神王が決する日にまた一日近づく。
The day of the soiree is approaching. We need to secure our infiltration route to Luis's quarters before then. We must reclaim the formula without raising suspicion. Then, at long last, we will finally have the means to break the prince's curse. Prince's fate is in our hands. This plan is risky, but we have to see it through. 13 days until Luis's soiree. Let us proceed with the utmost caution. Try and try it. If we teleport, we can get there by midday. Okay, time to teleport. Oh, What brings the young candidate here? Do you have business with the church? We heard you started offering something outside the ordinary for sale. Would you happen to have any flowers we can buy? Oh indeed. We now sell rainbow flowers. It is not a fresh flower, however, but a handicraft. Its resplendent rainbow colors and soul-soothing beauty are highly regarded by the believers here. It's rather valuable, but I shall be happy to give it to you for a trifling donation. Yeah, wouldn't expect anything for free here. There is something about it that's unusual. I bet that boy would be happy to get one. The sanctor did say it was valuable too, so it's worth a closer look. Oh, today was a good day, because we can just bought something. Yeah. But other than that, we are good to go. Today is the day of rest. Compared to our usual rates, I'll be able to offer you a discount on our magic igniters of this day of the week only. Additionally, it seems the representative has developed a certain fondness for you. I've been instructed to allow you to make purchases from our stock of special igniters. I hear a voice within my mind. I thought standard igniters might be growing boring for you. Consider an upgrade of better stock. Thanks to Brigida's merchant finest, I can now buy magic igniters that have special abilities. Enables multi-target defense. Okay. Interesting. Let's go. Okay, we'll report this back. Did you perhaps bring the rainbow flowers for me? Mister? Wow, look at it. It's all sparkly. This is gonna be great. So next, just gotta go give this flower to my friend and say, I love you. Please? Hold on there, kid. You really think you should confess to your friend in your place? What if your friend falls in love with him instead? Well, that wouldn't be good. I'm too scared. I wish I could be brave like you. You almost ran right out the city gates looking for a flower. That sounds pretty brave to me. Alright, I'll take this flower, and I'll be honest about how I feel. And I've got to tell my friends how great you are, Will. Well, he's got a big heart for someone so small. You never know. Maybe he'll bring some more people to the cause. Yeah.
Yes.
My tolerance went up. Another mission. Chit chat, chittity chat, chit chat. I didn't find Corp. Jesus. When you become king, I'll raise a toast in your honor with the cup you brought me. Give him hell, kid. Welcome to the Varmarino Coliseum. By the sword on your belt, I'm guessing you're looking to participate? Then I've got bad news for you. The Coliseum's really booming in the aftermath of the exhibition, so we're too busy to accept new competitors right now. Is that popular, huh? Guess we should focus on the infiltration mission right now anyway. In front of everyone? Not merely a low-life urchin, but a grubby little elder besides. I have no words to waste on your kind. Out of my sight. Sounds like we found our pompous Ishkia. I bet this guy's got the deed we're looking for. Can I punch him? You cannot. You cannot punch him either. He won't even give us a second chance. We'll have to think of something to say to catch his attention. Have I seen you before? Let's just see if we know them. Ah, you're the candidate who offered up a noble's head at the exhibition. Elder or not, I can respect such sophisticated tactics. Go on then, I'll hear you out. But as you can imagine, I'll be busy watching the fights. If you have nothing more worthy of my attention, I can't be bothered. What's our move? Bring up the deed? Or try a different topic? I beg your pardon? You would mock these sublime, artful fights? I see. I suppose you are a candidate. No doubt you've been to many distant lands, fought strange and skillful opponents. I confess I'm intrigued. Might I hear of these adventures? Got him on hook. Now, what story do we tell him? The Forsaken Tower is at least in the area. Forsaken Tower? You mean the legendary tower north of the city? Have you truly been there? I've never met someone who's ventured inside before. And you'll tell me of the monsters and battles you encountered within its walls, will you? Nothing for it, I suppose. I'll pay your price. Storyteller, shall we decide on something of comparable value to this tale? The Parapus who founded the Night Prowler asked us to get back his deed. It was collateral for his loan, he said. Retrobate has you running errands for him? Well, no matter, I suppose. Take it. Huh? Just like that? Well, it's hardly worth much in the first place. The only reason I've not returned it yet is because he broke his promise to me. How's that? I promised to lend him money as long as he entertained me, but as of late he's been a thoroughly boring man. But enough of that. Come now, tell me a story to excite my very soul. No thrills, no deed. I decided to tell him about my adventures in the Forsaken Tower. I say, I've certainly heard the name Ogress, but not a monster that walks like a man. Truly fascinating. Yes, a thrilling tale, well told. I applaud you, young sir. Thus have you saved me from boredom. As promised, here's your deed. Do take it. Sending an elder candidate to negotiate for him. The very idea. I suppose he's still capable of piquing my interest after all. Sounds like you've known him a while. I simply loaned him the money he needed to establish his business. He built his way up from having absolutely nothing, so I had high expectations, but... He sold the tavern just as the money started rolling in. Didn't hesitate for a second. Told me there was no sport in it if he'd won without trying. Oh, wait. He sold it? So he's not even in charge of the Night Prowler anymore? Made it sound like he was still running the place. I felt like he fast-talked us into this. Regardless, this was surprisingly fun, young candidates. You're an interesting fellow, the kind I wouldn't mind throwing my support behind. Well, I guess we ended up with another supporter somehow. Anyway, we better head back to the Night Prowler. Yes, that's my deed. Without a doubt, may I have it? Ah, so have your own schemes for it, do you? But you do want this enticing reward I've prepared, do you not? Then it would be in your best interest to hand the deed over. Okay, fine. Yes, that's my deed, without a doubt. May I have it? Ah, my most treasured friend, thank you so much. With this as collateral, I'll be able to start a brand new business venture. Hey, by the way, I heard you didn't have anything to do with Night Prowler anymore. You were talking about it like you ran the place. I did tell you I was the place's founder, yes? Not its proprietor? I certainly don't mean to misrepresent myself. The curse of a naturally silvered tongue, I suppose. And now the reward I promised you.
Pasithea?
Chef's to pay.
ありがとう
I'm glad I asked you to fulfill my request. There really is nothing like having reliable friends, eh? I'm telling you, we're not friends. Quit trying to be all slick. Don't you regret it? Business is booming now. If you'd kept it, you'd be sitting pretty on a huge pile of cash. And for what? To doom myself to a life of boredom and lethargy? Like any other slug of a noble? No, life's too short for that, my friend. Better to find new challenges in life than waste my years basking. And what better challenge than to help a dear loyal friend become our next king? Think nothing of it. Thank me when we've actually put your Elden Rear in a Claymar's seat, eh? Now there's a challenge. I'll be rooting for you. If you ask me, this guy and that noble aren't that different. They're always chasing after something exciting and new. Well, seems like both of them have taken a liking to us anyway. Can't complain.
さて さあ 行くぞ
Yes.
いいか
To procure the keys, we shall need to defeat whoever is in charge of each area. Yes. Slipping into Luis's private quarters and stealing the formula, a mad plan to be sure, but it seems we've little recourse. You should expect a great many guards within. Care must be taken with every step, lest we rouse suspicion.
いいか
We've got to secure a route to Luis's private quarters. That's the only way we're going to get our hands on the curse formula. Should we sneak into Luis's gauntlet runner? Let's proceed carefully. We don't want to raise any suspicion. Alright, into the dungeon we go.
いい
Alright, you know the plan. The formula is deep within the stronghold. We've got to get to it somehow. Our lives are forfeit the moment they discover our true intentions. It would be wise to gather information from the other soldiers. The crew quarters are just down this hallway to the right. Let's make our way there.
よし
That damn sergeant from hell gave me a proper beating. I barely recognize my own face anymore. Your brains ain't have muscles enough, he said. I'm just out here trying to do right by Lord Luis, eh? Just wait one day, I'll catch that bastard when he's sleeping and make sure he won't ever wake up. Big yikes. The other day I walked into the maintenance chief room by mistake. That mule-headed bastard shouted at me until he was hoarse, he did. He was furious. He's just worried about the times leaving his old arse behind. That or he's anxious about all the spies Fordon has about these days. Oi mate, did you hear? The master sergeant, you know, the drunk? Well, he's got absolutely smashed, then took out an empty gauntlet runner with a cannon. He never misses a chance to fight, does he? Maybe it's because he's never lost. He'd be a force to be reckoned with if he could put down the bottle. I heard Jura singing the other day and instantly fell for her. Just couldn't help it. No wonder Lord Luis is with a woman like that. Our ranks host some downright obsessive fans of the songstress, and first and foremost among them has got to be that helmsman. Hey, new guy, no loafing around. The chief ain't shy about reprimanding the retrobates, or worse. Lost count all the poor sods he tortured to death in just the last year, and you'd never see him coming, so straighten up. Quarters, let's go.
ここ
てかさ
See the way those Magnus brothers zipped up the ladder? Would love to do the same, but I gotta tell you, I'm sick of all of this damn grunt work. Soon enough, though, we'll be doing something worthy of the sergeant's attention. Then we'll get to working cushy areas further inside.
Oi!
Halt! Where do you think you're going? You lot are the new recruits. I'll be hearing about this, aren't you? Rank and file isn't allowed into restricted areas. Don't make me repeat that. Really? Why are they restricted? Because that's the rule, that's why. It's for ranking officers only, like Sergeant Zam. You got no business going back to his quarters. If you're all cut up, get yours back to your post. Come back if you manage to make a name for yourself around here.
Oi, oi.
Sergeant Xanth, isn't that hulking brute that got in our face earlier? So he's the one in charge of the crew quarters area. It'll be a fool's errand to try to convince those obstinate guards to let us pass. Perhaps our fists would make a more compelling argument. No! If you make a scene here, then we'll be found out instantly. We have to think of another way. How might we stay out of the guard's sight?
そうか。
If they ever leave their post, perhaps that's when we could slip in. Maybe the other soldiers around here know something. Let's ask around.
じゃあまあまあの代物ね。回収しておきましょう。
Guards chase you off? Of course they did. They're not going to take a kid like you seriously. A rookie's got to make a name for himself, you know? Give the rest of us a reason to remember your face. Okay. Oh, you really want in the back room no matter what, eh? Curious lot, ain't ya? If you really want in there that badly, I'd wager you could sneak in when the guards ain't around, assuming such a thing is possible, mind you. Oi! How about you and me have a drink here tonight? We don't get any real break, so nothing beats getting hammered to hell and back, you know? Couldn't hurt to invite the two door guards along as well. Heard one say they brought some of the good stuff in today. Saw the guards giving you a hard time, you know. They aren't all that bad as it goes. Just get a little drink in them and they'll warm right up to you.
どうするか。
So what's our next course of action? It would seem that there are indeed some cracks within their vigilance. I've got an idea, just watch. An idea? What are you planning, Stroll? Just, are you planning anything at all?
Oi!
You again. I'm not gonna say this once more. You're not allowed back here. Sir, I wouldn't dream of going back there. You misunderstand. I only came back to talk to you. To learn from an esteemed senior crewmate. Huh? You wanna do what now? Well, you do seem like a stand-up chap. I've heard you got quite the discerning palate. Think I might join you for a drink or two? I could learn a lot from someone of your pedigree. Oh-ho, why didn't you tell me you were a fellow connoisseur? My shift's not quite up yet, but what the hell, one drink couldn't hurt. We're gonna lose Stroll.
へえ。
So now we can continue onward, but we've lost Stroll. Wow, Stroll actually did it. Nobles really do know how to schmooze. We should seize this opening. Go now. Hold a moment. We'll stand out if we move as a group. And we know precious little about what's beyond that door. I believe this calls for reconnaissance. One of us ought to go ahead as a scout. Once they are assured the area is clear of prying eyes, they call for the rest of us to follow. Agreed? It is a sound plan, though it raises the question, who will be sent
どう
out?
する？
Well, Captain, I think Heisme should go, because he's our, sneaky guy.
いいだろ
Ah, superb. Clandestine operations are my forte, after all. And yet Luis employs nary a Yugif beyond yourself. Should you be spotted, will you be able to maintain our deception?
確かに。
Oh, she's right. If you got spotted, we wouldn't be able to talk our way out of it. This might be one situation where you stand out too much, Heisme. Then it would seem that our scouting day's duty is not for me. We should think further on our choices. Well, Captain, I'll go. Now that's reassuring. I have full confidence in your abilities. I agree with Heisme. You will undoubtedly succeed. I hate to burden you with further responsibilities, but you're the best suited for the
そう
task.
ね。
And besides, it's your job to grab the curse formula anyway. No need to fear. I'll be with you all the way. I knew it. I knew they wouldn't let me pick the best option for the job. Stroll's still distracting the sentry. Go now while you have the chance. Yeah, no one's gonna recognize us at all. hope you realize this is the tough part. That room up there is Sergeant Xanth's, and he's in charge of this area.
どうしようか。
And it looks like there's a decent amount of guards around. Now, how should we secure a route without getting noticed?
あんたね。
Listening to word I said? If we do that, we'll raise a huge commotion. Once we knock out all the guards, our infiltration route will be secure. Then we can safely get everyone in here. You need to get close to the guards without them noticing, then ambush them from behind and knock them out.
いい？
I'll help you with my face sight too. If we work together, we'll get it done in no time. There are guardsmen patrolling the inside of the Staradrias. If you enter their field of vision, you'll be captured. Without being seen, approach the enemy from behind, catch them off guard by pressing A to stun them. You can also press left trigger for face sight in a wider view. Now, with the aid of face sight, stun all enemies to secure an infiltration route for your
やっ
allies.
てみて。
I was gonna sneak
気をつ
rather
け
than
て。
infiltrate.
さすが。
Great job, you pulled it off.
やりましょう。気をつけて。うん。気をつけて。さすが。
Great job, you pulled it off. Oh, that's all of them. Bet all those guards weren't expecting to clock out this early. Xanth's quarters are in the back. I'll go call everyone over.
ちょっといい？
Hang on a second. Let me see if I can sense anybody inside. Someone's in there, and they're alone. Now's our chance. Then let's take care of them quickly. The guard from earlier is probably still passed out drunk, but a commotion would bring others running. Obtain Sergeant Xanth's key. I need to obtain the key of Sergeant Xanth. Hold it in order. Okay. Come on. Do you remember what the informant told us about Xanth? He was described as a huge man clad in armor. He must be the guy who hassled us earlier, right? We should avoid trying to overpower a guy like that. The informant mentioned that a different strategy like using poisons or burns might be more effective. Follow the intel we got. We should be able to handle Xanth. Let's take care of him before we get found out and this whole plan goes belly up. Alright, let's get into Sergeant Xanth's chamber. Ready? Let's go. Alright, let's do this. And what the blaze do you lot think you're doing? I don't recall clearing the rank and file to set foot in here. Wait, I recognize you. You're the little runts from before. Well, it's no wonder you haven't got any manners. You just bought yourselves 10,000 push-ups.
いや
Oh, no, sir. We're here on business. Yes, very official business. Business, he says. Spit it out then. I'd love to know what business a bunch of wet behind the ear recruits have with Sergeant Xanth. We wish to borrow a key from you. Do you possess a key that grants access to the area beyond this one, correct? Oh, I expected a better story than that. Think I'm stupid enough to just hand my key over? We beg your leniency, sir. As we are new to Luis's service, we wish to familiarize ourselves with his runner in hopes of better performing our duties. Well, if you were half as clever as you are bold, you'd know power is everything around here, and I've got no mind to entertain requests from boot scrapper. You want in that door, you better have the guts to back it up. Get this through your thick skulls. Weaklings have no business in Luis's army. So to put it another way, if we show you how powerful we are, you'll lend us the key? Are you daft? You must be if you're challenging the mighty Sergeant Xanth. Bold and stupid. You don't seem to value your lives much, do you? No matter. I'll beat some sense into you. It's clear that you ain't gonna learn nothing, less it hurts. So I'm gonna straighten you out like a smithy on a sword by clanging your heads together. How fortuitous for us, then, that our own business to attend to after all. We shan't be defeated here. We need to take him down before the guards outside wake up, or we're dead meat. Let's wreck him. I'm gonna tan your hides, greenhorns. You'll think twice before disobeying me.
仲間を呼ばれたらまずいよ。
Deep trouble if we let him call his allies. Strike fast and take him out before he can do anything. Now show me what you can do. On guard. Crush Xanth in 3 turns or less. Oh no.
さあ観念せよ極限
どうした強さを見せてみろ
突き抜けろ行くぞ
Jesus.
燃えろ
まだ
Shit.
英霊の力を燃えろ
覚悟
深く
食らえ
Honestly fair.
食らえ
発力しろ
王者の力よ弔
手加減はなしだ貫く思ったより耐える連携しよう任せた
So much power.
炎よ
So much fire. Got him. Not bad. Okay, Xanth down.
バカな
Beaten by half-wit little shits. I can't believe this. And what in the hell was that magic? Powers like that with no igniter? Doesn't make any damn sense. I consider our strength amply demonstrated. Now then, the key. No, I refuse. You're mad if you think I'm handing it over. You know, I wonder what Lord Luis would have to say about you losing to half-wit little shits. Doesn't seem very becoming of an officer of your station, does it? Wait, what? Get it, all right? I'll lend you the key. Just keep your bloody mouth shut. All right. All right. You're not to breathe a word of this to Lord Luis or any of the other soldiers. Sorry, are you still barking orders? Did you forget that we just wiped the floor with you? Whatever. Come on. Let's use this to get to the crew quarters.
よし
I won the battle against Sergeant Xanth and obtained his authentication key. I need to use it to continue ahead to secure an infiltration route to Luis's room.
やったわね。
Got the key. Now I can get into the next area, so let's hurry. It was a mere stroke of luck that allowed you to defeat the great Xanth. So if you know what's good for you, you'll not be spreading any nasty rumors about this, you hear? I don't need your pity. So don't give me that look. Leave me already. No loitering. You got the authorization. We can now get more places. The path diverges.
いい？
Looks like it splits into a starboard corridor and a port corridor. Either one will take us further in. There's a different area altogether beyond those corridors, so we'll need to find another key if we want to keep moving. Whether we choose port or starboard, we shall need to obtain a key from whoever is designed overseer of this area.
実は
About that, I know their names. Those guards told me everything I wanted to know a few drinks in. First is Celiba, the maintenance chief down the starboard corridor. He's a stubborn bastard with no sense of humor to speak of, but he's a first-rate engineer. We've heard of Celiba from the informant, remember? Said his specialty is magic that repels attacks. And while he can't repel magic, it won't work out too well against him either. We were advised to figure out some way to nullify his barrier. We have a pretty good chance in beating Celiba if we take that advice into consideration. We feel prepared enough to take him on. Down the port quarter is Master Sergeant Leckham. There are whispers that he's gone mad. Best to expect that he'll put up a fight. We heard about Leckham from the informant. His shout is so loud it can daze you. Right, the informant said Welcome was susceptible to being provoked. If someone can draw his attention, that could help turn the tide of battle in our favor. He's going to be tough, but we can pull through if we keep the informant's advice in mind. If you're ready, we should probably take him on, regardless. Going through here closes the distance to Luis's corridors. Let's just be careful with how we approach this. The captain and I will go first, like we always do. First, we focus on taking out the guards. A moment, please. I cannot continue to burden you both with this task each and every time. What if I performed reconnaissance on the starboard corridor myself?
なら
We are delegating tasks, and I would not miss the opportunity of use either. Leave scouting the port corridor to me.
本当
Really? That's great. I feel a lot better knowing you two would be out there. I'll stay put and keep an eye on our rear. Let me know as soon as you've cleared the way. Alright, sounds like a plan. Stay on your toes, everyone. Okay, that just leaves us. We can go down either corridor, so it's your call. Oh, there's a different fight at the end of the starboard and port
どう
corridors.
す
いや
る隊長準備はいい行くわよ 見て
Over there. That's Gluckham's quarters. He's the master sergeant and overseer of this position of the runner.
うーん
Interior's pretty well guarded. It'll be hard to maneuver without drawing attention to ourselves. Hulkenberg's gone ahead of us already. If we play this smart, we can catch up with her.
いい
So listen, the deal's the same as before. We knock out all the guards and clear a path for everyone. Sneak up to the guards, then ambush them from behind in order to stun them. I'll help you with the face height this time too. Okay, let's get moving.
うんこれでよしと
This should be enough. They won't find us here.
じゃあやるじゃない何かの役に立つんじゃないもらっときましょう
Interesting.
やりましょう それなりの装備ね拾って損はないかも気をつけて
Oh shit. Oh, double shit.
この感じこれでよしいいね
Ah, 'tis you. You were swifter in your arrival than I anticipated. Those guards are proving a troublesome barrier at the moment. There is no way through.
そうね
Yeah, I don't think we can make it past them if we tried right now. If we could just get their attention somehow, then I shall create an opportunity. I leave the duty of follow-through in your capable hands. Be careful, Hulkenberg.
行くぞ
Right then. Ugh.
おい
Oh, is that? Is someone there? Sounded like some cargo toppling over. Check it, would you? Looks like Hulkenberg drew their attention. Now's your chance.
やばいよ
going. Hulkenberg's gonna get caught. What the? We're gonna get fucking caught. It's the way to go, Hulkenberg. Let's hurry and reconvene.
さすが
You carried out our plan magnificently, as I had no doubt you would. The guard shall pose no further threat. You can be pretty reckless for a knight, you know that. Can't argue with results, though. It would be wisest for me to step away before I draw any further suspicion. Luck be with you going forward. Should be all good here.
それなりの装備ね。拾って損はないかも。よし。
Okay.
ちょっと。
Up, Speedy. We gotta take out these guards first. And we're done. Some of the guards snoring? Guess we made them comfortable anyway. We've secured our infiltration route, so we're good to go. Let's call everyone over and head to Gleckham's quarters. Here we are. Wanna take bets? Looks like he's by himself. Let's act fast.
確か。
About Gleckham's from the informant. His shout is so loud it can daze you. And the informant mentioned that Gleckham is susceptible to being provoked. Having someone act as a decoy might give us a leg up in battle. All we need to do to prevent this from going south is to incorporate that intel into our strategy. Now let's get this over with. Are we all here to confront Gleckham? Hello. Huh? Some pissants think they can just waltz into Gleckham, the Great's domain, uninvited? Do they? Oh, this guy smells like the floor of a distillery. Look at you, a little bitty elder kid. Sort of a rare breed, ain't ya? And those new additions that I got told about then. Don't matter. Here, drink up. Like I always say, the two things that'll cure your sorrows are booze and bloodshed. Yeah, you got some real spirit, haven't you? Let me pour you. Oh, would you look at that? Dry as a bone. Careful, you really will get promoted. You lot, you're the same as the rest of us, ain't you? Heard by this dog shit world, nowhere else to turn to but Lord Lewis. Me, I'm Parapus, so I know the feeling. With Luis in command and Gleckham the Great at his side, we'll smash this world to bloody bits, and you'll be there too, eh? Something to that effect, in truth. We'd like to acquaint ourselves with our new compatriots, which requires us to procure a key to access the remaining parts of the runner. A key. Oh, you want to see the bridge, that it? But not sure if I ought to hand it over to a bunch of new recruits. But our being new is all the more reason we must deepen our friendship. Such companionship will ensure we're of use to Lord Luis and a brighter future for all. Okay, how about this? We scrap. You beat me? Key's yours. Sound fair? After all, power talks. Them's the rules around here. And besides, there's nothing I love better than a good brawl. Except booze. I could offer you booze. Gets me thinking back to our advance on the Grand Cathedral. Beautiful justice it was. Seeing those Parapus-hating bastards get pulped by our cannons. This is the guy Luis ordered to lead the bombardment? Truly surreptitious. We shall accept his challenge. After all, we've just been handed a reason we cannot lose.
やりましょう。
We'll beat him before the guards outside wake up, just like we did the others. Let's get this over with quick. Oh, well, look at you. Take some guts to agree to that without pissing yourselves. Let's see if you can withstand the might of Gleckham the Great. You want to scrap with me, eh? Eh? You've got guts, that's for sure. Let's see how much of them we can spell.
このままだと大騒ぎになっちゃう。
If we don't shut this guy down, this is gonna get messy. Come on, come on. Let's see some blood. Here I come. Whoops. Crush Gleckham in 3 turns or less. Okay. Ow.
ストロールが放心状態。
アサシン。
当たらないよ。
重装を使うか。
大丈夫、行くぞ。イカズチよ。
ナイト突き抜けろ。うまいだと。
No. That's not good for me, yo. That's bad news bears for me.
なすべきことのために。
アサシン。オン。
Okay, let's just we'll just kill him the normal way. We didn't use any of our fun tricks, but it's fine. There you go, whelps. Felt that one.
悪くない感覚だ。成長したか。
Victory is ours. We'll be taking that key as promised. And he's out. Held like a lamp by the looks of it. Perhaps we went too far, though I guess it could just be the alcohol. I had no idea he was the one responsible for the attack on the Grand Cathedral. Sounded like he saw it as revenge. I have no sympathy for the man. Among those who lost their lives in the attack, there were a great many Parapus just like him. At the end of the day, that's tyranny disguising itself as justice. Luis would just as soon sacrifice an innocent as promise them a brighter future. This is a discussion for a later date. For now, the key. Take it before he wakes. You know, I kind of doubt he'll even remember losing to us. Come on, let's get to the bridge.
よし。
行きましょう。
Good. We've got the key. Let's make our way to the bridge. I used the Master Sergeant's mag key. Alright, let's go.
進むわよ。
ここ。
Hang on, this is familiar. We're in the front of the reception room that the brother showed us.
見て。
Look, that's a lift to Luis's quarters. Then per Gallica's reconnaissance, all that remains is to ride the lift. Hang on, we can't use the key we have on the lift. We need the officer's key. They keep one on the bridge.
それ、
So the door at the bottom to the lift. Are we safe in assuming it leads to the bridge? Yeah. We head through there, get the key, then Luis's quarters are in sight.
よし
We are a hair's breadth away. We must secure the formula and break the curse over His Highness. Captain, how about you and I go ahead to the bridge before the others? We're more likely to be questioned if we move as a group. We shall wait your signal and guard your rear flank in the meantime. I managed to learn the helmsman in charge of the bridge is called Cabillo. Didn't get much more than that, unfortunately. Cabillo watches the bridge when the ship's docked. From what I hear, he's a fan of the songstress Juna, too.
確か
That informant told us a thing or two about Cabillo. Apparently, he once got caught in a nasty thunderstorm and is messed up pretty bad. Came away terrified of lightning. So he's averse to it that he has someone else take the helm when the weather gets rough. If he really hates it that much, then lightning magic should do the trick. Let's use the information to help us plan our next move. If you're ready, let's take on Cabillo.
も
Well, we'll be alright as long as we take some steps to prepare. Good luck in there, Captain. Got it, Will. Well, let's go once you're ready.
行くわよ
Into the elevator we go.
いよいよね
Bridge is up ahead. We should find the key for Luis's personal quarters there. Seems like it's safe. There aren't any guards around. Wait, look. There's a window on that door. We can get a look inside from there.
まずは
Just our luck. Of course, the bridge is crawling with soldiers. We'll be spotted for sure. Well, this won't work. No choice but to look for another way. Probably shouldn't open this door. That's fair, I guess. This event looks promising. It looks sus. You might be able to get through here. We don't seem to have any options, so might as well try. Good with that? Let's get sneaky. Alright, but do it quietly, okay? We can't get caught now. Oh, we did it. We made it in, but now we have a new problem. What are we gonna do about all of them? No way we can sneak by all the soldiers undetected. Any bright ideas? You telling me to fetch the key all by myself? No way. For your sake, I hope that was a joke.
ダメよ
Not safe to call them over here. Until we've secured a route, we have to think of another way. Oh my god. You just want to fight them? I mean, maybe you could take them, but... No, that wouldn't work. A fight this big would draw too much attention, and Luis would find out about it. If we did that, word of it would definitely reach Luis. Wait, it might actually work in our favor. I knew you'd come up with something eventually. Stay hidden. I think the others can help us. This is an ammunition depot. A fire's broken out and it's gonna blow. We need backup immediately. Repeat, fire in the ammunition depot. Requesting immediate backup. Good God, to me, lads. Sir, what I mean to say is, this is the pantry. We spotted an intruder. We need reinforcements right away. The fiend ate all the dried meats, bread, and let's see, some salted fish before withdrawing. Send reinforcements immediately. The hell? Did an assassin come on board with an empty stomach or something? Whatever, let's go get them. To arms. Hell, this is the engine room. The primary engine is out of control. I fear an explosion is imminent. All hands to the engine room, on the double. Do not tarry. What? In the blazes? Now it's the engine room? The whole runner has gone to hell. Let's get over there quick. Worst assassination report ever, yeah. Sorry to keep you waiting. How'd it go? Looks like their diversion did the tricks. Alright, now the bridge is all emptied out. The plan worked perfectly. The others should be coming soon. Let's take out this area's supervisor now while we have the opening. Oh, Lady Juna, how is it that I still long for you when I also hear your voice singing in my head? Well, looks like what we heard was true. He really is infatuated with Juna. The crew here really does love the songstress, don't they? What's this? Hang on, what are you doing all the way up here? All the guards are supposed to be responding to the calls for backup. Not us. We're new recruits. We've come to tour the bridge and introduce ourselves to our superior officers. New recruits? You mean the ones who Lady Juna spoke to directly? Don't tell me. Is she the real reason you're here? I'm in love with her. I knew it. I can always spot a fellow fan. Lady Juna's just incredible, isn't she? Her voice carries my worries away like leaves on an autumn breeze. Name's Kabiyo, the helmsman. I'm Lady Juna's most devoted fan. Whole reason I enlisted was so that I could bask in her radiant presence. Even a layabout like me needs to dream big. Must take the Chandaras here way up and sail the starry skies with Juna at my side. There we go. Seems we've only entered the prologue of his little ravine. Our time runs short. Get the key, quickly. You're right. We don't even need to fight him. He's not paying attention, so let me just go ahead and grab it. What the devil is going on over there? And why am I seeing soldiers without the proper clearance on the bridge? There's another one. You there. State your name, rank, and purpose. I haven't been informed of any troop reassignments. Entering the bridge without permission is a severe violation of regulations. You'd best have good reason for being here, or else you'll be detained at once. Indeed. Just as he says, we borrowed the key from a senior officer and sought to familiarize ourselves with this runner. That's about the most suspicious story I've ever heard. Hard to imagine a ranking officer simply lending a key to some grunts. I'll need to look into this. I'll have you know that you're speaking to Salva, the chief of the guards. Well, I didn't bring the perfect army to fight him, but I did bring an army to fight him. So once more, state your purpose, and now that your life depends on your answer. Chief, these are those recruits. You know the ones. Wait a second. Just what are recruits doing in here? Anyway, we simply came to observe. Now that we've pledged ourselves to Lord Luis, we want to know the Charedras inside and out. Even if that were the case, this is still too strange by half. A pack of new recruits get their hands on a key, while the rest of the crew is dispatched elsewhere? Well, that's, You say you've come to learn more about us, do you? Well, then I'll give you a valuable lesson in how to treat suspicious curs. The ruse has failed. We have but one course of action now. We need to take them out before the other soldiers return. 2 birds with 1 stone. Let's go. So you mean to resist? Then this is no doubt. You are enemy combatants. I have no reason to hold back. I declare you guilty, and I'll be the executioner. Well, in that case, I've got your back, Chief. Sorry, new guys, but no hard feelings, eh? None indeed, good sir. I'll not say it again. Military discipline is absolute. I've no sympathy for the kind of insolent devil who'd disobey a superior officer. Ha! Right he is. Now brace yourself, you amateur. I'll show you how to handle a real fight. I have to take both of them at the same time. We'd better take them out fast. Okay. Okay.
さあ観念せよ。オン。すぐに捕まえ
行くぞ。轟け。
相手を行くぞ。ワンク。
Shit.
破壊する。勝ち筋を読まれた。
That's really not good.
王者の力癒しの力よ。
頼りにしてる。
助かった。
助かった。粛清する。甘い。避けたか。
Oh shit. I just realized.
入る。 重装を使うか。覚悟はできてるだろうな。
雷よ。
その調子よ隊長。
行くぞ。砕け。
軍法か。
覚悟はいいか。聖なる光よ。
思ったより耐えるか。
さあ観念せよ。オン。粛清する。
甘い。
回避された。
ウィザード。轟け。
攻撃が無効化された。
覚悟はできてるだろうな。
Oh, I messed this up so bad.
文句。破壊する。
ここまでとは。
はあ。光の力だ。
Well, thank you, Gabe, for saving my ass, because I goofed. My dream!
様に留守を任されている。
Count Louis trusted us to handle things in his absence. How could we fail him like this?
よし、うまくいった。
Double rank up? Let's go. Or double level up.
拙者の力もまだ伸びるらしい。
Yeah, that was I goofed at the end there. He knocked both of them out. Getting trounced by recruits has got to be grounds for a dishonorable discharge around here, so I doubt they'll tell anyone. I'll retrieve the key. It would be on Cabillo, right? I already got it. Our work here is done. Quite the relief. Our route of infiltration has finally been secured. Well, we got the chance. We might as well go as far as we're able. I think we've earned a look around Luis's private quarters. There we go.
さて、
We have to make sure this is the right key. Let's head to Luis's quarters. Oh, yeah. Duh.
いい？
Oh, wow. Okay. So you just have to go. You can't save. Up we go. It's open. Now we can get into Luis's private quarters.
いかん。
Wait. Guards incoming. We've been noticed. We must take cover. Our guy.
たく。
Idilio wouldn't send me here for no reason. There's no one in sight. What the hell was the random request for backup? Ugh, can't be too careful. Stay sharp until the mechanics have finished up maintenance. Understood. I'll have security tightened.
行くぞ。
Let's nose around the other areas too, just in case. Look lively. Right behind you, sir. I think they're gone. At least we didn't get caught.
しかし
However, they could still tell something was amiss. He requested increased security, too. It's fine. We've secured a path to Luis's quarters. Now all we have to do is wait till the day of the
そうだ
soiree.
な。
Right. No need to push ourselves too far right now. Let's quit this place. The route to access Luis's room has been secured. Now all that's left is to sneak in on the day of the soiree and swipe the cursed formula. Then the prince's curse can be lifted. Let's go!
さて、
Well, our infiltration route is secured, thanks to Gallica this
Ah.
time. Indeed. Having detailed information about the runner's interior beforehand, it made it much easier to explore.
うん。
Yes. Thinking back on it, you agreed to that solo infiltration with barely a moment's hesitation. That's admirable nerve. Well, I suppose I had to make myself useful eventually.
まあ、
See, she's useful. If I'm honest, though, I know I complain a lot, and I'm not always the bravest, but I'm always prepared to do my best. There's no point in focusing on what you can't fix. I can still help in my own way. The smallest tasks still need doing, and I'm perfect for them.
任せといて。
You got that, Will? You can trust me with anything you need, okay? I can sense Gallica's dependable resolve.
これからも迷わず行くわよ。
More skills can now be inherited by the mage lineage in the arcane due to the Scion's skill. Gallica's face sight has been enhanced due to the effects of face sight acuity. Now it will show even more useful information in dungeons. Okay. Cool.
とはいえ
Still, the soiree is the main event. We have no idea what awaits us, so we mustn't let our guard down. Right. Until we get the formula, let's stay on our toes. Or wings if you got them.
神王が決する日にまた一日近づく。
Let's go!
さて、
Well, our infiltration route to Luis's quarters is secure. Now we just have to wait for the soiree. Can't imagine what kind of party a villain like him would throw. We have no clue what to expect
なら
there.
ば
We should make certain that we have the strength to handle whatever surprises may
そう
await
だ
us.
な。
Or we could help more of those in need. Instead of idly whittling our hours, we should do whatever we can to ensure that our efforts are not in vain. The path to Luis's room has been secured. Use your time both in and out of town to ensure you're well prepared for the soiree. You got it.
そうね。
Okay, someone who wants to see you. Yes, let's stroll. Oh, pardon. Oh, it's raining in Martyra.
やってらんねえよ
It's fine. We'll do this first.
来てくれたのか
Ah, you're here. Glad you're well. This man here is my aide of sorts. He's accompanying me. See, I've been enlisting all the help I can get. I just finished my rounds of the town, actually, if you've time to spare. Could we talk?
ありがとう
Let's chat. Thanks. I've got much to tell ye, which is only natural when there are so many bothers about the place.
すまない
Ah, make yourself comfortable. Let's see. I've asked for some refreshments, but that'll take some time. It's a bit heaving at the moment. This place is the city's government's administrator's office, but it's a bit too luscious for the likes of me, isn't it? I'm not used to that. Ah, right. Sorry for all the noise outside. We're trying out some things to build and strengthen town security, you
大
see.
丈夫
The whole mess with Lady Joanna was a right nightmare. I won't chance the faintest whiff of that kind of thing happening again.
あ、
Wish you all the success of
あり
it.
がとう
Thank ye. I don't aim on letting tragedy repeat itself.
それに
Too many good folks here have lost loved ones. We gotta straighten this place out, make it peaceful so people can smile and laugh easy again.
私は
Now that I'm governor, it falls to me to take care of anyone who's disturbing that peace. But I'm sorry now. Didn't mean to start rambling about all these serious matters. What kind of host lays his burden on his guests? I'll have some real eats whipped up for ye. We must fill your belly and celebrate the newly secure town. Oh, I forgot this is the bug town.
安心してくれ
Thanks to you. All the Weans are playing outside again, blessing us all with those bonny voices of theirs. I never took a liking to being called governor, and I still don't. Only thing I care about is protecting those Weans and all these townspeople. Don't forget to take care of yourself, too. Appreciate you looking out for me, but I gotta push myself. This is important.
私もかつて
And you know something? I once had a wife and child myself. It was back when monsters were tearing up Martyra from top to bottom. Town was in shambles. A hunting team was formed to destroy the monsters' nests. The mission was a long one. And what was I supposed to do? Just go home? I was captain, for goodness sake. So I stayed, and when I finally came home, no one was there. My family, I guess they got sick of waiting for me. They just left. I never knew just how cold that house could be until they were gone. And then came the incident with Lady Joanna. And so many wee ones started going missing. I didn't know what to do. I was useless. First, I'd lost my own child, and I couldn't protect any of the others. Wished I could be the one to disappear instead of them.
いや
But you can protect them now, can't you? Ah, you're right. Bumping about won't change the past. I can do much more now than I could back then.
任せてくれ。
I won't let the Weans ever live in fear again. It's my oath as governor. I consider us comrades, you know, seeing as you're aiming for the throne. We both strive for a better world. I can't keep the truth from Barton when he has showed such sincere trust in me. I explained to him that I entered not to take the throne, but to raise someone else who could forge a better future for our country. What? First the scheme with Heisme, now this? You play a long game, the lot of you. But thank you. You could have easily stayed silent about it, yet you've confided in me because you trust me, yes?
それなら
Then I shall do the same. I'll support you, and any who envision the same future as you do. I can feel Barton's resolve as a governor and his deep faith in me.
彼は
The honorable guardsman Barton, keeper and inheritor of the commander's virtues. Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to
新たな
blossom.
力を
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
たとえ好みに
The
変え
party can now study general. You can now study the general in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you. More skill can now be inherited by the commander lineage in academia due to the effects of the scion's skill. But I'll tell ye, the children find me rather frightening. They get scared if I say hello. Just the other day, I smiled at a proper newborn who started crying like he was on fire. And to think one of my governor duties is to be well friendly with the townsfolk. But you needn't worry, I'll protect the town you worked so hard to save. It was a nice thing to talk about the town with you today. I hope we can do it again, and I pray for your safety. Thanks. Damn that Barton. It's disgusting watching him play hero. He's a bloody Wrestlemite, fit for guarding the town and not else. Someone like him governing is beyond the pale. It should have been me continuing to guide us to the rightful leader. Yet somehow the masses are cheering for Barton. But I have a plan to deal with it. Let us discuss the details inside. I decided to return to the group. Oh, the plot thickens. The thickened plots. Back to the Braillehaven Tavern. I hear a voice. I hope we can meet again soon. Alonzo comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. Maybe indeed.
いい行こう
Forgot he gives a new class at 3. Yeah. And we need that class.
あの場所へ
To fulfill a duty. I sense the presence of a new archetype. Might I see them, if you have a mind to show me?
くつろいで言ってくれ。なるほど。興味深い。
The general. This is the archetype you sense from Barden's way of life. Its heroic embodiment is that of the adept officer, a tactician who understands the battlefield, enhancing allies' abilities with masterful strategy. 11,700 mag is required to channel the general for the first time. Do you want to awaken it? Yes, please.
頼んだ
That is the power I seek. Then so be it. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as an adept commander. We got him! I hear the voices of past heroes' souls, a worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength greater still. If thou art prepared to lead soldiers proudly into battle, then I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the commander. So this is the power of the general's soul. I shall use it to support my comrades all the more valiantly. I'll support everyone as much as I can. I know in my heart it will help.
よし、また強くなったぞ。
おや、また来るといい。
そうね。ん？
Meet again soon. Yes. Okay, not now. Okay, I think we'll save here. We'll do that next time. That's a pretty good place to end it. I hope you all have a peaceful, restful evening. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye, everyone.